Well, look, hopefully you've seen the last couple of videos there where I've removed the frets from the guitar neck of this Fender Custom Shop Fender Stratocaster guitar neck there. We then went ahead and we started sanding the fretboard down, which this has come out really, really good, to be honest with you. I've gone and installed the new frets. You would have seen that video as well there. Don't be too mindful about tapping the frets in with the hammer. I know it looked a bit out of control doing it on the bench, but this is basically where I did most of the work. So look, you can see I have it all clamped. The guitar's quite solid on here. This bench goes nowhere. The guitar's real solid. And when you do it on here, you don't get the bounce of the guitar, right? So it's actually quite simple in this process doing it this way. It's just I wanted to try and get it a bit closer to the camera so you can see a bit better. Look, the next part, what we're up to, is I'm going to start filing the frets and getting them dressed a little bit. Now I've already gone ahead and done a fair few of these, right? For this stage, I'm pretty much done. What I'm going to look at is just show you quickly how I did it and the reasons why. But in the next video, we're going to get more that correct bevel on each fret. I'll show you that later because I'll have a proper tool for that. This part here, I do it all freehand. I use a file. It's a second cut file. Look, it is quite large and quite wide, but the reason why I like to use this one is because it actually files the fret down really quick and really easy. And with the trades and everything I've done, I'm quite used to using these files, right? So I can easily hold it in certain ways, and I can use the real corner of it here just to get right in close and do it. So this works for me. I think maybe the majority of people out there might want to buy an actual file kit where you get the smaller files. Probably a lot easier to handle, but it might take you just that little bit longer to get it done, yeah? So look, be mindful, pickups in a guitar are magnetic, so as you're filing the frets off, the files are going to want to be attracted to the pickups and they're going to stick all over it. So look, what's quite simple and quite easy that works for me, I basically just throw this over the guitar. I just make sure it's all tucked in on the back of the neck there so it can't get underneath it. And then I simply just grab the file and what I did, I just got it clamped down really well with these Irwin clamps there. They're really easy to secure the guitar down. It's quite solid. I've just packed under the neck just with some soft timber. So it keeps the neck nice and in place here, right? So it's not going to bounce around. Also, what I like to do at this stage, and I'll show you how I do this in the next video, I've got a straight edge I put on the guitar neck, and it's notched out with the right scale to suit the frets. And I use an Allen key up in here with the truss rod, and I just get the neck pretty much bang on straight for doing this. But quite simply, you're just going to, this is a half round file, but I use the flat side, and you're just going to go down, and you're just going to go like this along the neck there. There's so much swarf coming off already. You go on an angle roughly 35 and you just file these frets quite simply like this. And then as you work your way through, because it will take a little bit of time, but it doesn't take that long. Like, you know, you can just start using that sharp edge on the file to really dress off the frets, just nice and easy like this on both sides or on the top. So you just give that a nice little file off like that. And as you're going along, all you're trying to do is slowly take off the pieces. And as I rub my finger on there now, that's really, really smooth already. And I haven't even put any sandpaper on this. I haven't put any steel wool. I haven't done any cleaning of the frets at the moment, but it's looking really, really good at this stage. Like, they've all been glued in really nice. They're all sitting perfectly onto the guitar neck. So yeah, it's just a matter of doing that. And don't be too scared to go pretty hard with it. Like up here, you can sort of just go really good. Get two hands on it and just go across the neck like that. Just to try and keep that edge going really good for you across there. Like I said, like this is, it hasn't been that difficult to do this job. I honestly thought it was going to be a little bit more painful, but if you just take the little steps that I've been trying to show here, it's actually worth doing and having a go out of the cake, because you'll be able to get it done, it'll be okay. And one of the main things I wanted to try and do was just to show that you don't have to take the guitar neck off to do this. You can just leave it on the guitar and do it. I mean, I've got other guitars at home that are, you know, neck through, body necks and that, so you can't even get them off, right? And acoustic guitars as well. So leave it on. I don't recommend taking it off. I'm not saying it's the right way to do it, but it's how I've tackled it. And just getting that file in there and really doing it on both sides, right? And you're just going up and down, you're not going too hard. And it just comes off really good. These are the 6105 frets, stainless, and they fold up quite fine. They're really easy to file. If you get a real good file, good brand one. And yeah, I've had this one for many years. And it's still doing the treat for me. It's working quite fine with all the other projects I've done. So look, I think for the purpose of this one, I more wanted to show you how I really clamp it down and what I do here. It's very solid, it doesn't bounce around, and this is where I did most of the frets. I put them all in here, nice tapping it in, and it went really well. But look, I'm looking forward to the next one. We're going to go more into getting that nice bevel on the fret, and then we're going to polish all the frets up, and I'll show you how I level the neck as well. But look, I hope everyone's really enjoying it. I'm having a great fun doing this stuff. It's getting me back into playing guitar again, and I'm really quite enjoying it. So look, cheers everybody, and yeah, thanks very much for watching.